Hello everyone, welcome to another video by Knowledgeification. Today we will be talking about coal and petroleum from the class 8 syllabus from CBSE. In this video we'll be covering the following topics: types of resources, fossil fuels, coal, petroleum, natural gas, petrochemicals, conservation of fossil fuels. So let's jump in. Let's talk about types of resources, but before that, we define what a resource is. Anything that in the environment which can be used is called a resource. All natural resources can be classified into two types: inexhaustible and exhaustible. Let's discuss about inexhaustible resources first. Inexhaustible resources, or otherwise known as renewable resources, are the resources that can be used more and more and never run out. So, for example, sunlight, air, water, they are examples of inexhaustible resources in nature. They can be used again and again and they never run out. Exhaustible resources, otherwise known as non-renewable resources. These are the resources which can be exhausted by human activities. So, for example, deforestation, pollution. For examples of exhaustible resources can be coal, petroleum, natural gas, or any fossil fuel. They can get exhausted due to human activities and could take millions of years to come back. Now let's talk about fossil fuels. We can define fossil fuels as those fuels that are obtained from the remains of organisms which died millions of years ago. So these organisms were buried deep under the earth and they were extracted by fuel extracts. So a few examples of fossil fuels could be coal, petroleum, and natural gas, etc. So let's discuss how they were formed. So this question can come up for 2 or 3 marks based on your school. So if let's discuss the answer. Fossil fuels were formed by the dead remains of organisms, plants and animals buried under the earth millions of years ago. The organisms got buried deep under the earth from the reach of air. So due to the absence of air and high heat and pressure, the remains turned into fossil fuels. Please take a screenshot of your screen, because these questions could come for 3 to 4 marks of as what are fossil fuels, give examples and explain how they were formed. So I got a question like this in 8th grade for my science question paper, so it might come for your school too. Please take a screenshot. Now let's talk about coal. Coal is a hard rock, black combustible material that consists of mainly carbon. Coal is found deep under the coal mines under the surface of the earth. In India, coal is mainly found in Bihar, West Bengal, Orissa, and Madhya Pradesh. Coal is found in abundance in our country and it is the most important source of energy in our country. Coal is formed by the decomposition of large plants and animals, plants and trees, buried under the earth about 300 millions of years ago. The slow process by which dead plants buried up deep under the earth have become coal is called carbonization. Since coal was formed by the remains of dead plants, therefore coal is also called as a fossil fuel. Please make sure that coal is a source of energy, and by burning coal we get carbon dioxide and heat. Coal is important because it can be used as a source of heat energy as such, or it can be converted into other forms of energy such as coal, gas, coke, or electricity. There are 3 products of coal which are obtained by destructive distillation of coal. Destructive distillation happens on strong heating of coal in absence of air. So the 3 products would be coal gas, coal tar, and coke. The content you see on your screen is very important and a question could come in your exam. So please take a screenshot. This could be for 2 to 3 marks question. Let's discuss detail about coal gas. Coal gas is a gaseous fuel that is obtained by the strong heating of coal in the absence of air during the process of coal to get coke. Coal gas is mainly a mixture of methane and hydrogen with some carbon monoxide. All the gases present in coal gas can burn to produce heat, due to which coal gas is an excellent fuel. It has a high calorific value. A long time ago, coal gas was used for street lighting in 1910 in London, and it was also used for street lighting in New York in 1920. These days, however, coal gas is used as a source of heat rather than light. Coal tar. Coal tar is a thick black liquid having an unpleasant smell which is obtained by heating coal in the absence of air. Coal tar is not a single compound. Coal tar is a mixture of 200 carbon compounds or organic compounds. The useful carbon compounds present in coal tar include benzene, toluene, naphthalene, anthracite, phenol, and alline. Thus, naphthalene balls used to repel moths and other insects are obtained from coal tar. Let's discuss about coke. Coke is a hard rock, tough and porous black solid substance. Coke is prepared by heating coal in the absence of air. When coal is heated in the absence of air, coal gas and coal tar are eliminated and coke is left behind as a black residue. It is 98% carbon and mainly used to manufacture steel and extraction of metals.
Petroleum. Petroleum is a dark colored, thick crude oil found deep below the ground in certain areas. It has an unpleasant odor, and the name petroleum means rock oil, where petra means rock and oleum means oil. It is called petroleum because it is found deep under the earth's crust. Petroleum is a complex mixture of compounds known as hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are compounds which only consist of hydrogen and carbon. Petroleum is also insoluble in water and it is a natural resource obtained from deep oil wells which are dug in certain areas of the earth. Petroleum occurs deep under the surface of the earth between two layers of impervious rocks, between natural gas and water. So if we discuss about how it is formed, it was formed by the decomposition of remains of tiny plants and animals buried deep under the sea millions of years ago. Most of petroleum goes to fractional distillation where we get several products. Petroleum gas. Petroleum gas is used as a fuel in our homes and industry. Petrol is used as a fuel in motor vehicles such as cars, motorcycles. Kerosene is used as a fuel in wick stoves and pressure stoves to cook food. Mainly kerosene is used in aviation fuel in jet aeroplanes. Diesel is a fuel in heavy motor vehicles such as buses, trucks, and tractors. Lubricating oil is used for lubrication in machines and engines, like something like oil we use to reduce friction. Paraffin wax is used for making candles, Vaseline, ointments, etc. Bitumen is a residue left behind during fractional distillation. Now it is used in place of coal tar to metal the roads. When petroleum gas which is liquefied under pressure is called liquefied petroleum gas. It mainly consists of butane.
Alright, let's talk about natural gas. Natural gas consists mainly of methane with small quantities of ethane and propane. In fact, natural gas consists about 95% of methane, remaining being ethane and propane. Natural gas occurs deep under the crust of the earth along with petroleum underneath it. When natural gas is compressed by applying pressure, it is called compressed natural gas or CNG. Natural gas is stored under high pressure in the form of compressed natural gas. Let's talk about advantages of natural gas or CNG. It is a good fuel because it burns up easily and produces a lot of heat. That means that it has a high calorific value. Natural gas is a complete fuel and burns without no residue left behind. Complete fuel means that it can be directly used for heating purposes. Due to the no residue left behind, it reduces air pollution, and also the fact that no harmful gas is released while burning also reduces the rate of air pollution. That's why in Delhi the government has asked the car companies to build cars running with CNG instead of petrol or diesel. This has helped the situation in Delhi to reduce a lot. Now let's talk about the uses of natural gas or CNG. It can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel, and natural gas is used in thermal stations for generating electricity. It can be used as a fuel for vehicles, for example, cars, auto rickshaws. Natural gas can be used as source of hydrogen gas, which is needed to manufacture fertilizers for plants. Petrochemicals. Those chemicals which are obtained from petroleum and natural gas are called petrochemicals. Some examples of petrochemicals are methyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol, acetone, benzene, toluene, many etc. We even get hydrogen from the petrochemicals. Petrochemicals are very useful and important because they are used to manufacture a wide range of useful materials such as detergents, synthetic fibers, plastics, and explosives, and hydrogen. Hydrogen gas is obtained as a petrochemical from natural gas, and it is obtained from natural gas and is used in the manufacture of fertilizers. Due to the great importance of petroleum, it is also called as black gold. As we all know, fossil fuels are exhaustible resources, which also mean that fossil fuels are limited resources. With the resources we know, coal, petroleum, and natural gas will only last of about 100 years. After that, we'll have no more of these fossil fuels. So the amount of coal, petroleum, and natural gas present on the earth is limited. So fossil fuels should be used with care and caution and not be wasted at all, so that existing reserves of fossil fuels can be used over a long period of time. Moreover, the burning of fossil fuels is a major cause of air pollution, and the fossil fuels should also be linked to and is also linked to global warming. In India, Petroleum Conservation Research Association, which is the PCRA, advises people on how to save petrol and diesel. We will talk about the various tips. We will talk about on 4 tips which they give to save petrol and diesel. Let's look at them now. The 4 tips given are: drive the vehicle at constant speed, switch off the engine at a traffic jam, ensure correct air pressure in the tires, and ensure regular maintenance of the vehicle. These are the you can do these. You can tell your dads or moms to do these to your vehicles so that you will save petrol and diesel. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe for more.